Hey there, Diane with CompleteMarketingSystems.com. I read and study a lot. I study great leaders. I study business and marketing and sales. I do a lot of studying of athletics because I think there are a lot of lessons in athletics and sports that relate to us as business owners and as entrepreneurs. One of the people that I've studied a lot and that I had a lot of respect for is the late Pat Summitt, who was the basketball coach, women's basketball coach at the University of Tennessee. Yes, I went and got my master's degree there. And so is that part of the draw? I liked her and studied her before that. But here's the point. There are a lot of similarities between sports and the lessons that we learn in sports and athletics and business. And so as a Division I college athlete back in the day, I played softball at the University of Missouri. It was the first class that came in actually that switched from the first woman that switched from AIAW to NCAA. That's one of my claims to fame, right? And the game was different back then. The game was very different, right? We didn't play in multi-million-dollar stadiums. I said to somebody the other day, you didn't need a ticket to get in because the only seats were one set of aluminum benches on the third base side and one set on the first base side. And I think the only people that came to watch us most of the time was the women's basketball team. And they came because we supported them. But years ago, I had a business associate said to me, Diane, you talk a lot about these parallels between sports and business, but I've never heard you really talk about it. And so I was looking at Pat's Definite Dozen, which, by the way, is on the hutch in my office right here. I see it every day. The other day, and I thought, you know what? I have 12 too. I have 12 things. Some of mine are similar to Pat's, and some of mine are different. And so there are a lot of things that are very relatable from a business and marketing perspective, from an entrepreneurial perspective. And a lot of the lessons that I learned in sports helped me to be successful today. I believe that. And so I came up with Diane's Dozen. And I'm going to be going through that. I'm going to do a video series of 12 of those upcoming. And I'm going to talk about each one of those and the importance in sports and how it translates and relates into business. Not only as I was getting started in business, but even probably more so now, 30 plus years in. And so you notice in the background, if you notice a little different, I set up all the stuff, right? There's a volleyball, a basketball, a soccer ball back there. There's actually my field hockey stick from high school, a bat, my glove, and a yellow ball. Inside of my glove is actually a white ball because we played so long ago that we didn't play with the yellow softball. We played with the white softball. And then you see 2 briefcases. Perfect representation, I think, of what you'll see in this 12-step series that I'm going to be doing. So, yes, for those of you who are wondering, we'll talk about let me just briefly tell you, we're going to talk about discipline. We're going to talk about organization. We're going to talk about focus and intention, integrity, team. We're going to talk about continuing to learn and study and the importance of that. Taking a multidisciplinary approach is going to be something we'll talk about. Overpreparing, situational awareness, purpose, but not the way you think, not the way most people talk about it. We're going to talk about being a great communicator, and we're going to talk about taking responsibility without being a martyr. So that's coming up, and I'm really excited. You'll see over the course of the next couple of weeks me releasing these videos and talking about these things, and I may have some props in the background. I may just leave that up. I kind of like that. I kind of think that's cool. So I just wanted to come on and really prep you for what's to come and let you know that that's coming out. Exciting as it will be. I hope that you enjoy it. If you just want to go get the 12 things and don't want the video, you're going to be missing out on a lot of fun stuff. But you can do that if you go to dianesdozen.com, dianesdozen.com. It'll be there for you, and you can pick it up there. I've got my team has prepared a really nice presentation, because if you got it from me, it'd be on a Word doc. on a piece of paper kind of thing. So, dianesdozen.com. If there's anything else I can do for you, let me know. At Complete Marketing Systems, I'm easy to find. Diane Conklin on all the socials. So, make it a great day. Until next time.